Welcome everyone to brand new series, the Dark Souls Trilogy. It's finally here. Huzzah! I've been waiting for this. I'm excited. Go through all 3 Dark Souls games, and today we are starting with Dark Souls Remastered. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Glad to have you. We did have a vote on the channel as to what our character was going to be for Dark Souls Remastered, and we will get to that very shortly. Before we get started, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. New game, let's go. So, first things first, our class. In last place, a 3-way tie. 3 losers. Those losers are Warrior, Hunter, and Bandit. Didn't make the cut, kid. Sorry. Next, another tie. They had 1 vote each. Respectable. And that was Cleric and Wanderer. You did all right, kid. But still not good enough. Third place, another tie. 2 votes each. Sorcerer and Pyromancer. Doing better, kid. You're getting there. You got potential, but just not enough yet. Come back next season. In second place, another tie. 5 votes each. Knight and Deprived. Oof, kid, you're so close. But the winner, 9 votes. Thief. Because of course it is. So that is our class. Now the gift. I'm not randomizing this part. I'm going with Firebomb. Thank you very much. We already have the Master Key, but Firebomb, thank you. We'll get to the physique shortly. Other than that, we have the face, which what we need to do is choose one of these at random. So I'm going to do so right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's get our handy number generator. Pick a random number between 1 and 10. Well, it's backwards on here, but 3. So we are going to be an Astora Noble, handsome face of the refined, common, an Astora, where all the beautiful people come from. Hair. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. We're going to randomize this. Backwards again, but that's 5. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a ponytail. Color, looks like we have 10 again. Here we go. 7. 7. We have male or female. Randomize that too. 1. So we shall be male. Our physique. So that's, what, 9? All right, back to the number generator. 6. 6. Large upper body. We are burly. Here is our random option that was chosen. So for this, what I did was I took all of the numbers that were given as far as how many times to press that random button, and I averaged them all together, and we have 11.08. So we'll do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Handsome. Rugged. Now, as far as the build, we had votes there, of course. In last place, with 2 votes, was Quality. Next up from there, with 3 votes, Faith. Then we have a tie for second place, with 4 votes, Pyro and Intelligence. And then we have a tie for first place, 10 votes each, Dex and Strength. They tie. We're going to do both, which is a quality build. So for those of you who don't know what quality is, that's what it is, a mix of Dex and Strength. It'll allow us to use a vast amount of weapons, which is always good. Now, I'm not great at Dark Souls. I love playing it, but I'm not great at it. So don't think you're going to see the most optimal build that there is. I'm just going to go with what I think is right. If we get a weapon that I think should be good, we'll work on getting stats for that. Enter a character name. We're going to randomize it. Let me find my name generator. Bear with me 1 second. I hope this one works. Mad God Bob. Mad God Bob. Mad God Bob. All right, so we have Mad God Bob, our male thief, starting with Black Firebomb, but, you know, he's got that Master Key with him. Large upper body, large, gorgeous face, as we saw earlier. Golden ponytail. Let's get it.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And thus, our journey begins. Now, real quick, I'm gonna crank up the volume. Brightness, excuse me, make this a little bit easier to see for you guys out in YouTube land, since YouTube will darken videos. So, 1 second. Alright, brightness is up. Now, at about this time, since our journey is beginning, we are going to add a death counter right about there. This will keep up with the plethora of piñatas and deaths. Alright. So, we had Oscar, if I remember his name correctly, dropped us down a little something something. Oh, dungeon cell key, how convenient. Now all these messages are basically just tutorials, like you can move the camera around, you can attack, so we can, you know, do a little bit of that if we wanted to. Get some souls. A strong attack, you say? So we walk up here, give a bit of the hiya! Like that. And we can run and dash. There's a big fella for later on. Spoiler. Actually, not like later on in this video, like later on in the series. Alright, target. Just like that. We'll just collect, you know, some souls here and there. We don't need to, but we will. Coming up on our first bonfire, of course. Recover HP, indeed. And we have rested, yes. Alright. Now in here, you can kind of see him through the window. See that big boy? You may not be able to see it really well on the YouTube side of it. But for those of you that don't know Dark Souls, one, go get Dark Souls, play it. It's so fun. So fun. But there's Big Boy, the first boss, which is why I picked the fire bombs. Now I want to try to beat him to get the hammer, I believe is what he drops. I don't know if we'll use it or not, but I at least want to give it a shot. And you can kind of see his gut way up there at the top. I did it! Hooray! I will rate your message. Alright, so let's run on over this way. Get up. Careful. It's been a minute since I've played, so my dodging may not be up to par, but there we go. First boss done. Demon's Great Hammer. There we go. So, and we got some humanity out of it. It's always nice. Oh, wrong button. So, the Demon's Great Hammer, as we can see here, does a lot of damage. A lot of it. Now, yeah, that's what I was looking for. So it does 138 physical damage as opposed to our straight sword hilt, which only does 20. It scales with strength. It requires 46 strength. I don't know if we'll get to that. I don't know. But I at least wanted to get it, just to be like, hey, I got it. Got some humanity, which is always fun. Alright, now let's go pick up our gear. A little bonfire, might as well. We'll light it, rest. Get your shield, I will. Watch out for the arrow. So let's get our shields. Got some messages, how to use it. Alright, there's our bandit's knife. Let him run away for a second while I get my bandit's knife. Now, another thing that I'm not great at is parrying. I want to get better at it. There's some weapon changes and all that fun stuff. Now, obviously, you're not going to parry a bow. Oh. But we can backstab. I'm so used to jumping in Dark Souls 3 where it's you basically are... What am I thinking of? Oh, is this still... I'm thinking of... Yeah, it's B. My controls and stuff. I don't know why I jumped there. Oh, I know. Never mind, I know why. I think it's later on they changed it to you push it on the stick. Dark Souls 2, I think, changed that, if I remember correctly. Alright. So now... Backstep, dodge, roll, and all of that, which is handy for Indiana Jones right here. Come on now. There we go. Let's have a little chit-chat here with Oscar, if I remember his name correctly.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, we'll hear him out. Yeah.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
Got that, Sunny D?
Oh, and this.
Boom!
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Alright. That basically to use the items, so whichever thing is in the little 4 rectangles down there. We can do this, switch our weapons. We can switch our items right here, and then press X on the... I'm using an Xbox controller, so it'd be square on a PlayStation controller. Alright, so we can come up here and get some... Something died. Oh yeah, he died. That's right. That's right. Alright, so come down here and open this. Because I'm not going to do what you kind of normally do. I'm going to try some parrying. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. There we go. Like I said, I want to get better at parrying. I do. Alright. And we can two-hand our weapon if we want. Resting on fires revives enemies. Good thing to know. Come over here. Come on, buddy. Alright, let's try some parrying again. There we go. It's just knowing that right time. Oh, wasn't close enough for the riposte. Backstab. Let's get it. And then normally you'd come up here, do a plunge attack onto the asylum demon, and all that fun stuff. All right, shield boy. Oh, that didn't work. All right, I just run behind him real quick. Cool. And that's locked. We do not have a key for that. All right, so we're gonna run back. I'm not jumping down. Although I think, well, I don't want to risk it. No risk it for the biscuit this time. I was gonna say we might have been able to do the plunge attack on that. Anyway. Hello there, other person played the game at some point. All right, so now we'll open this door. Big pilgrim's key. We can make our way on up. Of course, more things. Good job. Go straight ahead. Well, thank you. I believe, I don't know if there are items. It's been a minute. I know the birds over there you can trade items with. That nest right there, you can drop things off. Maybe it's when you come back here again later that there's items. Nope, never mind. So we got a soul of lost undead. Excellent. Pickle pea. Right here. Not there at the moment, doesn't seem like. Any other items? I don't think so. Anyway, let's get ourselves a little trip.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
And a tree appears. All right, so we've made it to Firelink Shrine, our hub for all this. So in Lordran, level up and kindle at bonfires. All right, first things first. Let's go around, pick up a few items, some humanity. We'll talk to you in just a moment. Actually, let me rest first. And we can use our humanity to reverse our hollowing. Alright, so we're gonna head on over this way. Yep. Some regular firebombs, not the black firebombs. Do a little less damage, if I remember correctly. We can do some gestures, you know, like this, like, oh, my lady, you know, stuff like that. Anyway. Eminent miscreants. They really don't like them. All right. Let's come on up here to the elevators. We can get some items. We just got to do a little drop down. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Elevator's not here. But we can just go. Oh, yeah, because it's up. Okay. So I think. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done this. So bear with me while I'm remembering things. I think we can make this jump. And then there's a chest right over there, just above where our weapons and items thing were. Okay. So do that. I think this fall might kill us, though. Well, we've committed. So here we go. Yep, okay. Roll right when we land, negate some of that damage. Alright, cracked red eye orb. Or orbs in this case. Morning star and a talisman if we're more on that faith side of things. Talisman, use cast miracles. Homeward bone to get back to the last bonfire we rested at. Boy's talisman, alright. Now down here in this little graveyard, there's some more items. And it could be a bit of a suicide run, but I'm pretty sure the claymore is down here. Pretty sure. And I would like to get it because that's a good weapon to work towards for our quality build. So we're gonna try it. Because they're like, oh, they're just skeletons. Now these skeletons will really mess us up. Oh, that was the wrong way. Again, it's been a little while since I've done this. Zweihander, that's what's over here. Okay. Nope. Running. There's something over there too, but I don't care right now. I'm coming up here. Skeleton's following. Doesn't look like it. There's the bird that we came in on. Oh, never mind. More souls. Okay. Alright. Zweihander is another decent weapon to work on. So it scales, oh, let me use my mouse. So right over here, it scales with strength, little, arm. The hand is dex. It does require 24 strength, so obviously we can't use that for a little while. It only requires 24 strength, 10 dex. If we find the claymore, which I don't remember where it's at, it's basically a slightly weaker but lighter, kind of a cooler move set of the Zweihander. So, but it scales, okay with strength, not as okay with dex, but it's one of those things that does work well with strength and dex, that quality build. So, it's something we can work towards. Does 130 damage. So not bad. Anyway, what I want to do now is use some souls. That. And I think that's all the souls that we've picked up so far. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do some leveling. So we can go from level 5 to level 9. So, just to show you, again, if you're not too familiar with Dark Souls, what am I doing? This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so Vitality is your HP, the red bar that's in the top left. Attunement is for spells, which I'm not going to say probably not going to use. We might find some cool pyromancies or something we could use. Endurance is your stamina, but it determines equip load and resistance to bleeding. Strength, powerful weapons, boost weapon attack. Dexterity for advanced weapons, also boost weapon attack. So for these two, we'll be working on resistance for poison and defense, intelligence for sorceries and magic weapons, and faith for miracles, divine weapons, and then our humanity, boosting item discovery and resistance to curses. Humanity we get by using what we picked up, the humanity. We can reverse the hollowing, and then that uses humanity, and then we can, up our humanity from there. So, 4 levels. I want to focus on Vitality first. Not a lot, because I don't want to get hit. We will. So I'm going to put 3 levels there, and then 1 into Endurance for now. I think that'll work. All right, and we'll leave here for now. And now, let's have a little chit chat.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess, fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are actually 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Okay. And one thing I want to do with the NPCs is try to exhaust their dialogue. So basically when they start repeating lines over and over.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But who knows? Going hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity? Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all.
Alright, let's keep talking.
What are you looking at? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it. What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the Undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the Undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Yeah, Blight Town's not fun.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Too bad, we want to exhaust dialogue.
I'm
Okay,
not
there we go. So it started repeating. Okay, so there we can go down these stairs, and there is a firekeeper down there that cannot speak, but we need to get the firekeeper's soul, which we'll get to later on to be able to reinforce Estus's, get better healing. But now we're gonna come up and talk to this gentleman we saw before.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Firelink. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible. Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Copper coin!
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Sure.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
We will join the Covenant, just so we can get the Jester, is really all I'm here for. That copper coin wants to stick around, though. There we go. Alright, we got our first covenant established.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Alright, so let's learn the gesture. Hey! Of course, exhaust dialogue.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Okay.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
No.
I'm afraid that may be difficult, for our missions are sacred. I'm afraid that...
Okay. So we've hit the loop.
Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Yeah. Alright, so I would like to change to the shrug. Hey! There we go. Alright, now, is there anything... Yeah, empty chest. That's right, okay. So, we're gonna go kind of the intended path, which is up here through the waterway that we were just hearing about. What do we have here? Good luck, thank you. Alright, multiple hollows. Let's try to bring them in a little bit. Oh, you want some of this too? That didn't work. That did. Alright. So we got a guy up here that's gonna throw some fire bombs. So I would rather try to lure this guy back this way a bit. Oh, come on now. You want to dance? Oh. hit the bleed, I believe. Oh. Alright. Wait for him to throw that. Run over here. Grab that. Watch out. There we go. There's a ring that's over this way, but I want to clear these guys out first. Dummy. Big ol' axe boy. Oh, watch out behind me. Get those backstabs. Oh. Alright. Oh, with the backstabs. Short sword. Okay. Wrong thing. Let's take a look at it in comparison. Oh. So the auxiliary effects in the over here as basically a 300 bleed effect. So if we come up, actually, there it is. Yeah, 300 bleed. It scales relatively poorly with strength, but decently well with our dexterity. But then we have the short sword, which kind of starts to even out. It doesn't have the bleed. It does more physical damage, as you can see here. It goes up just a little bit. We lose critical damage, and we lose the bleed. So I think for right now, I'm going to equip it. Just get a little extra damage. Critical damage wise, I'm not too concerned with right now. Basically, the criticals are like the riposte after the parry and the backstab. Alright, let's see if I can make this dumb jump without doing the dumb thing of dying. Okay. Now we gotta be able to make it back here. And Ring of Sacrifice. So basically, if we're wearing that and we die, we don't lose our souls. And then the ring breaks. Alright. So now, we can head on up. Got ourselves a little something over here. Some more souls. Good, good, good. There's a rat to our left there. A little item behind him. Nope. Excuse me. Got a little poison meter, I believe is what that is. Alright. I went two-handed so we could get a bit better damage out of it. Now, new location. Here we go. Oh, messed that up big time. Hit them both with that one. Get a thrust. Okay, yeah. Done messed that up good. That's okay. Just lure some people in. Watch for the fire bombs. Excuse me. Alright, let's get... Yeah, right there. Come on. Come on. Come on out. Okay. I don't remember if there's anything in here. I think it's just more up above. There's a point where you can kind of jump across. So what we'll do is make our way down this way. Little soul there. There's a slight ambush. There's a guy hanging right there and right there. So you just gotta watch it, and then of course, well, later there's some guys there too. Careful. Alright. That works. Nothing there. That's okay. Alright. Might be thinking of somewhere else, but there's like a guy behind a bookcase or something. Anyway, this. Just watch for the ambush. Careful. Oh. Oh, careful. Some rubbish. Alright. There's It's been a while since I've really played this, so I'm trying to just remember a few things, like where things are, how to play the game in general. Some humanity. Alright. Now to get to that, there's... I thought... Yeah. This is the way. Okay. And then I believe these stairs don't go anywhere. Yeah, blocked off. Okay. So now we gotta make this a little bit of a loop back up the ladder. And then we can continue on, starting to head towards the next bonfire. Alright. We'll pass through here. More souls. Souls are good. Then, so obviously it looks like, hey, you can jump here, which I think you can't make it, like, unless you're way better at jumping than me, but you have to go up here and jump off. At least that's the way I remember it. Such a cool shot. I remember the very first time I played this game, I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I gotta fight a dragon? Boom. So we could, right over here, there's this ladder, get up here, do the jump later on. Throwing? Shooting? Oh. Okay. Just keep moving. I'm gonna come take care of the archer up here first. 'Cause he's a bit of a pain. Light crossbow. Cool. Bonfires in there. We're not going to get it just yet, because I want to come over this way and do a few things. Let's see if we can... Just do a bit of this. Now, kick. Yeah. There we go. Alright. I remember how to kick. That's good. Oh. Ah, good old Havoc engine. Here! Yes! Yes, here's where we want to go. Is this the place with the guy behind that bookshelf, like right there? Or that shelf? Yeah. Yeah, there's like right behind here. Hello. Hollow warrior helm. Alright. Picked up some armor. That's cool. Alright, that goes down to the ladder. But I don't want to do that just yet. What I do want to do is come talk to the merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
So, let's see what he's selling. Repair powder, throwing knife, firebomb, Lloyd's talisman, a dried finger, and that's it. Just about. So, bottomless box for inventory management, so that way if we wanted to, instead of carrying all the weapons on us, which doesn't use carry weight, it's only what we're equipped with, but that will basically let us kind of offload some of that. So if we want to streamline our inventory, so there's that. Got some cool stuff: scimitar, rapier, you know, some not too bad stuff. All of this fun armor. So I'm trying to think if I want to. So normally what I would do if we're not doing quality is I would try to get the Drake sword by shooting arrows into that dragon we saw a little earlier and shooting his tail off. But I want to try getting it a slightly different way. So, real quick, what I would like to do is I'm gonna get the bottomless box. I'm just gonna leave.
Thank you kindly.
And we're gonna get a little something else here.
Gone mad, have you? I'll teach you, you now.
Oh, careful.
Yulia! Yulia!
Watch the attacks.
Why me?
Because of
Yulia.
a few things. So we get the residence key that he was trying to sell, an orange guidance soapstone, humanity, dry finger, and the Uchi katana. So, show you the Uchi. This is a B scaling with dex, 300 on the bleed, 90 physical damage, but it does require strength to be up a little bit. So basically this is a katana that can, you know, at least early on, not bad. Problem is that the durability is really low, but we have it, which is sweet. So we're gonna stick with our straight sword for right now. We're gonna just look. The hollow helm. So it weighs a bit more. Our poise goes up, which is nice. So basically, the higher our poise, like if we're attacking, it won't necessarily stagger us. It'll still hit us, but it won't stagger or stop the attacks. Defense goes up a little bit, but we do lose bleed and resist by a good amount. So I'm just going to keep our current stuff for now. We don't have any other shields at the moment. So that's cool. But there we go. Now we're going to go rest at the bonfire that we saw. And actually, I'm going to come right over here. And this is one of the reasons we pick up that master key, or that we want the master key. I believe it opens this. And some other doors too, but... Boom, wooden shield. So, wrong thing. I'll remember this at some point. Alright. So, physical attack damage goes down, but the physical reduction, this is what we're looking at. Damage reduction. So instead of reducing 78% of our physical damage, it does 93%. And it also has lightning, magic, it's got better stability, it weighs less, it's got better durability. So, for right now, just pick that up. We can still parry with it. I believe those target shields, those smaller shields, have a wider window that you can parry in, I believe. Don't quote me. So anyway, I did it. Hooray, good job. A ray of happiness. Yeah, there's some happiness here. Bonfire. Try wings. And fly out? Yeah, sure. Alright. So first things first, let's use all of the souls. Light that bonfire. And when we rest, it'll obviously do all that. First thing I'm going to do is access the bottomless box. I'm going to drop off a couple of things. Like that. That's going to go over there for now. That's going to go over. Winged spear can go. Crossbow, because we don't have anything. That talisman can go. This Vihander can go as well. Uchi I'm going to hold on to. Okay. So, let us level up. And we have got 2 levels. So I'm going to put 1 into vitality and 1 into strength. Just slowly start to get that strength up there a little bit. Alright. And actually, I'm going to reverse a hollowing. We did earn some humanity, just, you know, collecting it bit by bit, like the gentleman earlier at Firelink was telling us about. This will help boost our item discovery. Some resistances, but also it allows us to summon and to be invaded. Now, if I'm trying to remember something. Yeah, that's... This allows us to write some messages. Let's just lure him. Come on. Oh, went way too early. Oh, okay. That was on me. Alright. No healing for you? No, that's not happening. These guys are going to toss some fire bombs, but we got to watch out for this room because there's some baddies in it that could just charge, and it won't be too fun. All right. Get behind him. Hi there. Oh. Careful. Oh. Alright. So far, so good. I'm just gonna do a bit of that for right now. Hi. How you doing? Skadoosh. Alright, let's see. I believe there's a guy like right around the corner here. Yep. We can come over this way. I'm stuck there for a second. And of course, got to watch out the chests. If the chain is curving back like that, that should mean it's an okay chest. If it's not curved back like that and it's like just straight, it means it's a mimic, if I recall how it works in this game correctly. Some more black fire bombs, also good. Alright, anything else? I think at least for here, that's it. So we'll come up here with you guys, yeah. Watch out for that. Ooh. Thrust. Imminent fire, because he tossed stuff. We'll come up here, take out the guys who were throwing those bombs in a very rude way. Oh! I was hoping it wouldn't auto switch over like that. That's alright. The fall is not the worst. Alright. Alright, so the other guy didn't die from the fall. A little bit souls. Let's see, where's he at? There he is. Let's take care of that. Okay. Sounded like something else like dropped, moved, but that's right. Here is where the residence key is used. Yeah. Alright, now... Can't quite remember all the stuff that's in here, but we get the resin from the chest. Yeah, which we'll be using here in a little bit. Alright. Let's get this guy over here first. Come on. Over this way, you can do it. Guy up above us. We'll just go up there and deal with him since the other guys aren't coming this way. Ooh, Titanite shard. For upgrading weapons. Also good to have. Oh. Alright. Now, down this way is a oh so wonderful night. These guys can hurt you pretty bad. But luckily, we can just kind of strafe around them. I don't feel like trying to parry them. So what I'm going to do is just hit him up with a black firebomb. Lure him out a bit. Come on. Showed the disrespect. Boom. And maybe he'll drop a cool Black Knight weapon. I doubt it. I never get that lucky. Oh, I let go. That's what I was looking for. Backstab. Backstab. Heal up real quick. Backstab. 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 A few more, hopefully. Bring it back this way, get a bit of space. There we go. Come on over this way. Watch it. Backstab. Maybe two more backstabs? Nope. Careful. We don't need a backstab. Okay. Tie-dye chunk. And that was it. I was hoping for some Black Knight stuff. But that's okay. Alright. Watch for this. I was kind of hoping I could kick him, but that's okay. I'll deal with it. All right, we could, I think this is unlockable from here. Yeah, with the master key. And we could go down here and fight Havel, big fat fatty who hits very strong. Get his ring, increasing the equip load, but we'll get to that later. There should be a lizard, I believe. There he is. Oh. 2 twinkling Titanites, 2 large Titanite shards. We'll take it. All right. Now for the next boss. Let's traverse that light. Now he won't show up until we get a little ways across the bridge. So what first thing I want to do is get these pesky archers out of the way. Nope. Okay. All right. So now get the pioneerism ready. And this boss I've in the past when I played, I've struggled with this so much. All right. Okay. There's some people. I was watching a speedrun of this the other day, and I was like, "Jeez." All right. get him to jump. Come up here, hit the pine resin. Plunging attack is the idea. As long as... Watch out. Boom. Hey. All right. Humanity and a homeward bow, nice. Oh, did not mean to do that. All right, 2 bosses down. So, there is a thing behind here. Treasure ahead, yes there is. Just make our way down. No. That bridge things happen. That's locked. But first, we talk to just the best boy. One of the best boys, actually. Ah, yes. Praise the sun, everybody.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Solaire, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, praise the sun indeed.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Indeed I do.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yes.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Why is hiding me stone?
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in
jolly cooperation.
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind. Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Alright, I believe that's the last line.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah.
If only...
Okay, so there we go. I would like to leave a message. Praise the sun. There we go. You always have to. It's required. Alright, so now we have to make a bit of a run because the Drake, Wyvern, Dragon thing that we saw earlier is going to rain down hellfire. But we have to make it right just past where this first hollow is on the right. There's a little nook right there. Let's go. Almost made it. Okay. For now, that's it. We don't need to do anything else. There's a little platform here to get to, you can kind of bypass it, but then you have to deal with rats. But what we need to do is kick this ladder, climb down, and huzzah, we're back to this bonfire. And there we go. This is where we're gonna wrap up this particular episode. I'm excited to be playing Dark Souls. Gonna, like we said at the beginning, whole trilogy. So, we're gonna wrap things up here. I'm not going to do any like leveling up without it being on camera, just in case there's anyone who somewhere down the line wants to, you know, mimic what's going on or follow along or anything like that. But this whole game will be on camera, so no extras like that. But before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you guys later.